we're going to do our first wash of our car. It's winter where I am, so I'm going to use a EcoSmart waterless wash and wax. This is from Chemical Guys. Like everybody else, I do the YouTube videos. I review them all. I liked what I saw about this one, so I'm going to test it. This will be the first time. I did also get their microfiber cloths, and their cloths are it was $16 for 6 of them. There's a relatively flat side that you use for buffing, and the other side you use for just rubbing the liquid, whether it be this or a wash or whatever you happen to use. So we're going to start here on the hood, and I'll let you follow along. I won't do the entire video. You'll be here forever. I have a Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, and as I said, it's about I've been driving it for about 6 weeks, and it's just dirty. It doesn't have grit or salt or anything on it. If it did, I would take it someplace and wash it first. I'm going to apply it first to the hood, and I'll just do half of the hood so we can get an idea here. And we'll shake it a bit. We'll open it up and get it started. Oh, I don't like that. We'll put it in the spray mode. There we go. And it did say to put it pretty liberally, so that's what I'll do here. So I've done half. I'm going to use the thicker side, and it said to do it in one direction at first. So let's do that. So I'll go up here, I'll bring it down in one direction there, here, and here. And the next thing we're supposed to see is a haze, which I already can see. And we really haven't gotten too much dirt off of this, just a little bit, but not too much. So I'll give it a second or two here and let it dry off. And when you buff it, now on purpose I'm doing this in a garage because it did say to do a shaded area. And as I do this, I could see that maybe I didn't wait long enough. It's continuing to get a little bit of a haze. And there we go. So I'm going to try to do just one panel at a time on the car. And so I'm going to do the top part here. Even though it's not necessarily a panel. And I should have done that in one fell swoop, but I didn't. So again, I'm going to come straight down. And I'll come straight down this way. I'll give it a few moments. I could already see haze. Oh, and I can clearly see on both sides the shine here. It's very, very obvious on this side versus that side. So, so far so good. We'll be back. I have finished the front part of the car, and because of the glare from both the sun and the shine, it might be difficult for you to see, but it is doing exactly what it was supposed to do. And just now I'm getting to the door here. I don't know if you could see the difference between where I did over here versus over here, but it's actually very marked the difference in the two panels. And the other thing to let you know is we are really starting to get a lot of dirt. So as I get closer to the rear of the car, we'll show you that, but it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to. I've just done the first door panel of the 4, and wow. So it looks like I'm going to use all of the microfiber I received. Another note is, I'm not going to recommend this yet until I know how it works and after a few days, but it's not cheap, and I've already used a pretty good portion, and all I've done is the front and one panel. So let's see how much it uses. I've completed the front and one side of the car in about 20 minutes, and I'm not sure what you could see, but it is really shiny. It looks great. I feel good about it, and you could see here, hopefully on the hood, how nice everything came out. So I know that the glare always makes it tough, and I did have to do some additional work down the bottom because that's where it was dirtiest, and I'm on rag number 2. So this is all done here, and I'm just moving over here, and in the back you will for the first time see a difference with a bunch of dirt, and I'll try to show you that. Specifically right here, where it's pretty obvious. I have finished the top of the trunk, and it's really, again, very telling. This side is done, and that side is not done. And you get a pretty good look at it here. Again, I know it's very difficult to see the differences, but there truly are. We're 3/4 done with the car right now, and I'm still really pleased with it. It goes on and comes off very quickly. The shine is obvious right from the beginning, by the way. As you're wiping it, you could see the shine quickly. So looks really good. Well, I am done, and it took, I'd say about an hour to do. It came out just great. I mean, it just shines everywhere, and I wound up using a total of 3 of the microfiber cloths that I purchased, and you could just look at this side, and I used about half. So I would say this would get 2. And again, if things work out well, I'll go ahead and I'll put a link eventually on it, but I don't want to do that until we're sure that it really works fine. So I'm going to back it outside in a few minutes and take one final picture of it. How did we do? Here she is outside, kilowatt. And hopefully you could see the shine throughout this car, everywhere. Look at that. What a really nice job. I don't see any haze. I see some dust, but that's about it. We did it.